What's good? What's up, people? What's up? It's me. Y'all know who I am. L Teddy 27 if you don't know me. Angry Teacher Chronicles. And this is gonna be my review for Boomerang Season 2, Episode 3. Alright, y'all. So yeah. Oh, before I get started, shouts out to my girl Really BTV, who gave me this wonderful birthday gift. As you can see, it got my hose on here sitting on the porch, if you can see that. I hope y'all can see that, but that's my hose. The golden girl sitting on the porch, if y'all can see that picture. And it also says L Teddy 27 on the side. It's Crimson and Cream for the greatest fraternity in the world. All of that good shit. Shouts out to Really BTV. Thank you so much for my surprise birthday gift. Now, problem is, if one of my wonderful members of the House of Debauchery wanted to be so charitable and benevolent, if y'all could find me a really long metal straw that could fit this big cup, and then I can have my metal straw too, that'd be great. I'm going to be on a hunt for one, but if you want to gift me with one, shoot me a DM or send me an email or something, or cash at me, we can talk about it. All right, y'all. So let's get down to this. So we start off, this episode is mainly about Tia and David. Y'all know I was a little upset because I only got one little scene with the boo thing, Leland B. Martin, Ari on this show. But we'll get past that. Anyway, so Tia starts off, y'all. She is at the script club, not the strip club. She at the script club, SKRIP. Baby, she is dressed down as Scrippa-Patra, not Cleopatra, not to be confused with Cleopatra. Scrippa-Patra. Okay. Child, or Scripatra. Anyway, so she's at the strip club stripping. She done turned this whole thing that she had with the little majorettes at homecoming during episode 1. Baby, she done turned that into a whole come up. So now she doing appearances back down at the strip club. Y'all know she started off at the strip club, but now she's back down there making appearances, dancing for $10,000 a dance. Anyway, Simone turned into a whole ass pimp. Simone clearly is her pimp, taking out her cut and all. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. So Simone, child, a pimp named Slickback ain't got shit on Simone, honey. Okay. Anyway, then we got David. He finally makes his way down to the church with Pastor John. And if y'all remember, Pastor John is Jaleel White. And that's the guy he met at homecoming, who invited him out to his church. So he finally makes his way there, and he goes and he sits down, and this real, nice little brown skinned chick comes and sits next to him. It was real cute, you know what I'm saying. While he's there, he gets a call. Who's on the other line? The bae, the boo thing, Ari and Bryson. They down at some Mexican joint or whatever. They done got too drunk on tequilas or whatever they drinking and eating tacos. Talking about it's Taco Tuesday. Clearly it's Sunday, but in their mind it's Taco Tuesday. Talk about it's Tuesday somewhere. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Now, if it were Monday, maybe you could say that, because sometimes with the international date time zones or whatever, maybe, in the Far East it's Tuesday when it's Monday for us. But if it's Sunday, it ain't Tuesday nowhere. Nowhere on this globe of ours. Just saying. Anyway, but that was my one and only glimpse of the boo thing. The bae, Ari. Anyway, so you get this back and forth. So Tia is backstage with the strippers, and the strippers, listen, they are giving her the business, honey. They are giving her the blues, because they were like, listen, we out here trying to hustle and make an honest living for skanks across the fruited plains. Okay? We are trying to make an honest living like every skank out here. Okay? We over here working with pennies. You over here collecting stacks for one dance. And she tries to say, because, they're really hating on her. And, Tia's trying to be like, well, I was a stripper. I come from y'all. And like every hater, they ain't trying to hear. They were like, well, you ain't part of us. You part of those 1%. And, because they call her the 1%er. Or the 1% strippers or whatever. Because that's what happens a lot of times when you make it out of the ghetto and you make it out, you finally have your glow up and you come up out of, your place of desolation or your destitute experience. The people who still are there, they try to hate on you. They try to make you feel like you should feel bad for doing better. Child, ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad. I was born in the ghetto, raised in the hood of Miami, Florida, the heart of Liberty City. And ain't nobody that's still Liberty City gonna make me feel bad that I done came up out of there. Child, you better get your come up. I worked hard to get mine. And Tia clearly has done what she needed to do and worked hard to get hers as well. So she shouldn't be made to feel bad. But whatever, honey. This is one of the few episodes where I didn't get Tia in all of her, Tia is the comic relief. And we delved into a little bit of who she is, and we don't get that comic relief from her as much of this episode as we normally do. Anyway, so then we see David back at the church. Now, Pastor John is in the pulpit giving this whole sermon about Job. Baby, he done made this whole analogy, talk about he met somebody and calls out David and makes him come up front and give a testimony. So David goes up there and David finally admits that he done been lying to all his friends, that he done been lying to all the people, telling people that his church closed down when really he quit the church because he's kind of lost his way and he doesn't know what to do. And he up there crying and carrying on and boo crying. He wasn't doing a good job at crying though. He really wasn't. But he was, there was a valiant effort, but not even really a valiant effort at crying. It was just a little wetness around the eyes, but it wasn't no tear. I need either the Denzel Washington 1 tear or I need the full out Viola Davis snot bubbles with the tears, okay? Because nobody does a snot bubble like Viola Davis, okay? You gonna give me one or the other. Anyway, get your life in order, David. Get your life in order. So then, back at the script club, Simone is trying, because when she told her how much money she made earlier, Tia was like, well, this kind of light. And Simone was like, I had to get my cut and we had to pay those dudes that was carrying you on this little thing, chariot or whatever she was being carried on or whatever. So I done found a way to kind of recoup this. So if somebody wants to take a selfie with you and they'll pay X amount of money just to take a selfie with you. And at this point, after the strippers gave her the blues so bad, she just ready to get up out of there and never come back. And she was like, you know what, I don't want to do no selfie. I'm just ready to get up out. She kind of blows up a little bit at Simone. And like I said, this episode, it was kind of, I want the Tia that we've grown to love. I need my comic relief. And Tia was all up in her feelings. Okay. I don't like Tia being up in her feelings, but child. Anyway, but the strippers done got to her, honey, and she ain't trying to hear it. She is trying to get up out of there, honey. She ain't taking no selfies. She ain't trying to do no social media. She trying to get up out. And Simone is like, listen, this is a lucrative venture. We are making money. You get more followers. She ain't trying to hear it. They done gave her the blues down there at the script club. So then we see back at the church, Pastor John because some people from the church tried to invite David out to go eat because they go and eat after church. He was like, nah, I'm all right. So then Pastor John comes and gives him this and says, well, come with me. Let me show you the rest of the church. So he takes him to his office. Now, the whore in me, the seedy, salacious whore in me, was hoping that there was going to be some seedy, sordid scene where Pastor John hit on David and there was this whole homoerogenous thing in the office. That's what I had in my head, but that didn't really happen. And he was like, I want to take you under my wing and make you one of my, like junior pastor type deal, and show you the way, and ingratiate you into our church. It's called Inspire. And he was showing him because he got this whole collection of kicks like Jordans and Nikes and kicks on it. But he was like, yeah, David, you got to, get your shoe game up, because he's all about being hip and, being popular with the young people, the 20 somethings and young, early 30 somethings and maybe late teens and stuff like that. So he shoots out all these stats, basically telling David, you got to get hip to the game. Church is a business now, and if you're not assimilating to the rest of, the people here, that y'all saw how my light just went out? My phone ain't shit. And so now y'all know I'm taping on my phone. Anyway, he's basically telling him, listen, you need to make this happen. You need to, I want to take you under my wing, but you got to dress it up a little bit more and look a little more hip. And so David's, pondering, whether or not he should do it. Then he goes, to the foyer of the church, and who does he see? The little chick, the little like cute little brown skin chick that sat next to him in the church, and she's working for the church, and she was like, I can't wait to see you next week, and hopefully sooner than that. So she's flirting with him. She give him her number or whatever. I want to see David bust her down, because David is slightly cute, not as cute as the Bae and the Boo thing. I would never disrespect the Boo, but he is a cute little brown chocolate little something. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him bust her down. I want to see him do her like he did Chick last season, where they was banging for like 3-4 days straight, 8 times a day. That's what I want to see. Get you some, David. Get you some. Anyway, so then we see him go down to the shoe store and buy him some new kicks and stuff like that. So I guess he's full on going to take Pastor John up on his offer. And, so he's buying his little shoes and everything, and, trying to get, get what he needs to fit in with the crowd down there at the Inspired Church. Lastly, we see Tia. She's at the script club still, because somebody had told her she need to go back to the back to get her stuff before somebody steal it. I'm surprised they ain't already steal it. This is a script club we talking about. So she sees this other young little stripper, short hair, blonde hair, whatever, and they start to talk. And she's having a hard time because she sprained her ankle there at the strip club. And they had this whole back and forth about, the plight of strippers and skanks across the fruited plains, which we really didn't care about. The cutest thing about it was, she said, well, call me Dorothy. Why your name Dorothy? My mama named me Dorothy because she loved the Golden Girls. Yes, her mama loved my hoes, and she was named Dorothy after my hoe, one of my hoes, the Golden Girls. Shout out. Y'all see my whole Dorothy in front. Y'all see her. Y'all see Dorothy. Then she proceeds to flirt with, she says she's a lesbian, and proceeds to flirt with Tia. And it was kind of cute and all, or whatever. But that was the whole episode. It was a little light episode, a little filler episode. Nothing too, I guess they needed to give you a filler episode after the end of last week's episode with the whole Bryce and Simone breakup. So this was a little filler. And it was about Tia and David. I can't wait till the episode about the Boo thing, the Bae, Ari. Hopefully that's next episode, but we'll see. As you can see in my thumbnail, I still found me a picture of the Bae from this episode to throw up in my thumbnail. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was this week's episode of Boomerang. And like I said, I really am loving this show. I'm enjoying it more and more and more. Hopefully Tia will get back to, being our comic relief, and she won't be so, in her head and in her feelings, and we can get to see more of the Bae and the Boo thing. Anyway, until next time, that's all I got for y'all this week. I'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.